Hey YouTube, it's Bella, and I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. I am here with a video that has to do with Friday the 13th. And a little bit about my past. So, when I was a child, I grew up in a very superstitious household, which means, for some examples, this particular type of superstition was this following topics, but not limited to: if a black cat's on the road, swerve, do whatever the hell you gotta do, get away from it. Don't put shoes in the bed, it's bad luck. Don't spill oil. Don't go out on Friday the 13th if you could avoid it. If you feel bad vibes, don't do it. Just stop what you gotta do. And if the fact that people could wish bad luck on one another in a voodoo type way. And before I was 5 years old, I was told that this is, and that's it. 3 disclaimers. The first is, I am in no way judging my family, insulting them, putting them down, or anybody who might believe in this, any of my viewers, anybody that's close to my viewers that believe in superstition. I am no way putting it down, judging it, discrediting it. I'm just saying my personal path with it. And you are allowed to believe anything you want. Now, second, when we believe something so strongly, we are going to tell our kids that that's the way, and because we believe it, we want to show our kids something. So I'm not insulting them for doing that. That is their opinion, and I respect their opinion. And third, they do believe in this, but they do believe in God. They are Roman Catholic. So from a young age, I felt very uncomfortable with that aspect of what they were telling me. Like, it didn't make a logical sense. And I felt like uneasy about it, like questioning. I think when you're a kid, you do question those things. Like, you're starting to understand the world a little bit, and you're starting to come out on your own from a baby to a child, and you start to want to explore. And that's why I was questioning it. But they kept telling me that that was the way. So as I get older, they keep on telling me that is the way, and I keep on saying, no, that's not true. When I'm around 14, I started to have a real strong belief in holism and a real strong belief in God. And I said, God is something that we can't compare ourselves to. So how could, let's say, Sally Jane wish bad luck on me from envy and have it go through? Is she stronger than God? No, we're human. We're not stronger than God. So that's why that didn't make sense to me even further, and I started to be like, no, I started questioning it more. I do believe in the paranormal. I believe in spirits. That's not superstition. That's something separate, in my opinion. So just the fact that, like, I feel like when you say a person can wish bad luck on you or do some like little voodoo, that is stronger. That's why I say, that's like saying that the human is stronger than God, and I don't personally believe that. We are not stronger than God. We are created by God. So yes. Now, could we do harm to each other? Of course, but not in like that sense, I feel personally. Because God would block it. God is stronger. If God is with us, no one could stand against us. That's how I feel. I was taught that as a little kid. If God is with us, no one can stand against us. So now we get to the point where I am not a girl, but not yet a woman. This doctor was amazing, and I had to, a few years later passed, I had to go see Dr. W, and it was on my mother's birthday. And I don't believe that this was done from a point of malice. I think this was, she strongly believed this, and she strongly felt she was doing right by this. So I don't believe it was done this particular thing from her was done intentionally. We get up to get to the appointment, and she goes, we cannot go to the doctor's appointment because I feel bad vibes today, and I cannot do it. We cannot go there. Another thing that had happened, and that messed me up, because I needed to go see that doctor because that was the last visit I had with him, and I was not able to do it. And her bad vibes, her belief, she could have pushed aside my opinion, but she felt it so strongly that I didn't get to go. Another thing that had to do with bad vibes, when I first had the back problem, she told my father, you must switch your work day, and you must forget the job, forget what they say, forget your boss. You must not go because the appointment was on the 13th, and that is bad luck, and we cannot go on the 13th. So you're going to have to take off from your job. What happens, happens. And he did it. Now, I feel that when you believe in something so strongly that it affects you, and it affects the way you live and your path and your destiny, and you're making drastic decisions like affecting a job or affecting an appointment because you believe something so strongly. Like I don't think that that's right. I strongly believe in God, but I know like God would not want me to make those steps. I know God is a loving God, and this is something different. So, again, I was not done at a point of malice. It had to do with the belief. This, so that's that separate thing. Now, my father was not raised like this. My father did not know of anything like this until he met my mom, who believes in this. She solely believes in this. And she started to convince him. And I think, you know, when you're in a relationship with someone, some people tend to merge with them. And he didn't want to disrespect her belief. I don't think he believes in that, but I think he always respected it in a way that he would not go against it. Because he thought by respecting the belief, he would have a person to spend time with and a mate, and he would be respecting her because it was such a big part of her. And I think that, again, that wasn't part of the malice, but I wouldn't make someone, you know, if I didn't believe something, I would say there's another way, there's another option. He didn't exactly tell me, you know, there's a way you don't have to believe in this. I kind of had to figure that out on my own. So that's just my experience with it. I always felt it wasn't for me, and then when I saw it starting to affect certain things, I started to extremely believe it wasn't for me. And I feel that God is the strongest, and that's just the reason why. Not because of their choices. That is my take on that. And again, there's no way to insult anyone, but that was my personal belief. The goal of this video is to say if someone is telling you something that you don't feel 100% comfortable with, question and find your own path. Because if I said I'd be believing that, I never questioned it, I'd be living a lie right now. I'd be a grown woman living a lie, condemned to repeat things that I didn't like. That's how I feel about that. They can believe whatever they want.
Have to protect himself from voodoo, because sometimes you're pretty or a better personality, or you have a beautiful body or something, they get jealous of you to hurt people, to destroy people, because they want to show the other people that they're happy, they're the top people, they're the best, and they have no faults. And yeah, we all know by recognizing the voodoo, you know what they're doing, and you have to protect yourself.
What, anything else about this matter?
Because if they do things to you and you don't know how to protect yourself, you're vulnerable to finish faster.
They can control if I live or die fast too.
Yeah, but even if they win certain battles,
so they control if I live or die faster.
After the person dies,
not my health, not God, but the people.
Not only alive, but after people die, the battle continues. So that's not over yet. Yes, me and Daddy were driving along the car yesterday, and the black cat was there. Stop the car! So Daddy stops the car. And he didn't know where he had to go. I said, you have to make a U-turn and turn back. And then he almost got into an accident. So then we had to pull over until another car passed by and said, now you can go.